Hello and welcome back to HonorTube. Ring of Honor, I saw dropped a television show. I looked at my Honor Club app and I saw that the TV show was there, which is funny to me because I don't. I think last week or 2 weeks ago, I was gonna watch Honor Club to watch the TV show, and it wasn't loaded yet. And I was like, so I had to wait till Fight TV and aired it on Monday. So I don't know if this is a special thing they're doing because it's a Ring of Honor pay-per-view weekend. Maybe some people can let me know because who've been watching Ring of Honor a lot longer than I have. But I was glad to see it there. I was glad to see to watch some Ring of Honor and bring you some more content to this YouTube page. And it was a good show. I really enjoyed it. I think it's the strongest episode they've had since I started covering Ring of Honor and watching it over the last few months. So I really enjoyed this episode a lot. There's a lot of promos in it, some quick promos before matches, which I like. I mean, they did some good stuff with the women's tournament, featurettes on the women, just to kind of get some background and their thoughts going into the match. But I thought they could have done more with stuff. Some more promos and here they had some promos, which I like. So it kind of broke things up. It broke the action up with a good promo, and there were some good ones on the show. The opener was the Briscoe brothers versus the Ring of Honor World Champion and Rey Horus. Ring of Honor World Champion Bandido and Rey Horus, excuse me. And it was a good match. Always enjoy watching the Briscoe brothers team. They're one of the best. I just love their gimmick, which is just them, but turned up to 11. They're good in the ring. They just do things right. And, they overshadowed, honestly, the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandido and Rey Horus here. Your eyes go to them and what they're doing. Even though Bandido and Rey Horus did some flashy stuff, it's still like you're watching it and you're just taking notice of the Briscoe brothers. My previous video, I did is Bandido the guy in Ring of Honor? Of course, they crowned him world champion at the Best in the World pay-per-view a few months back. And, of course, in that video, you can hear what I think of him as, like, is he the guy? And, just when I didn't think he was the guy. And watching this match, I still don't believe that he's the guy. Because, like I said, a world champion like him, fresh and new, should feel like something when he comes out. Like, okay, when him and Mark Briscoe or Jay Briscoe go out in the ring, you're like, all right, this is a cool singles match I want in the future. I didn't get that with him. I don't get that with Bandido. I don't know what it is with him. I don't know. It just kind of disconnects with me. I'm curious to see how the listeners, how he connects with you as a world champion. And I'm not hating on Bandido. I like Bandido a lot. I think he's sensational. He's fun to watch. I think he does some crazy stuff, some cool stuff. He has, like I said, one of my favorite looks of a luchador ever. I love that mask he has. And like I said, I think he's really good in the middle of the show or, challenging for the title. Or, the Ring of Honor television title is perfect for him. It'd be perfect for him. Like, that's the belt that he should be dominant with. I can see him holding that for a long time. I can see him challenging for the Ring of Honor title, but never really winning it, But now he is a champion, so I still think it's going to be a short-term thing. And if it was me, I would wouldn't keep it on the belt that long. But let's get back to this match. It was like I said, it was a good match. There's one part in the match that really frustrated me, is when Bandido and Rey Horus had the advantage on Mark Briscoe. They're doing a bunch of double team moves for a very long time. It was burying the referee. It was burying Jay Briscoe, who had to watch this for a long time. Jay finally jumped in and broke up an ear fall, and then he went to work on Bandido, started brawling with him, threw him to the outside. He quickly jumped out, started brawling on the outside with Bandido, and you could see, like, he's putting a little extra oomph on stuff because, he was looking pretty bad just having to watch his brother take these double team moves for a long time. It's the luchadors, I think, sometimes forget, like, some of the they just they just don't worry about the fundamentals. And at that point, like, I get it because they're not heels, Bandido Rey Horus, but they have to draw in Jay somehow, some way. Even if it's Jay talking trash and maybe stepping in the ring, and maybe he tries to step in the ring quick, and maybe Bandido kind of cuts him off. They get a little jaw jack, and maybe Jay has enough of the jaw jack, and he jumps in for a little bit. Referee pushes him back, and then they can kind of go back to a double team. But it was just, it was bad. It was bad. But, they got things together. They had a nice finishing sequence. The Briscoes won, which was the natural result, the right result. And over Rey Horus, of course. That's who. They should not be beating Bandido here unless you're building up a Mark or Jay Briscoe challenging for the title. But that's not the direction they're going with the Briscoes. They're back reunited, and they're going for the tag team titles. So that's going to be their focus. And, of course, Bandido is defending the Ring of Honor world title in a 4-way match at the pay-per-view this Sunday against Brody King, EC3, and the Demonic Flamita. So, good opener. Had some issues, but overall I liked it because, the Briscoe brothers entertained me. The Luchadors are flashy. But it was nice to see the Briscoe brothers back as a team and winning, and and we see what they did later tonight, and I think that's going to be some good matches in the future. So again, thanks again for listening. Continue on to listen to my other videos. I have more match reviews coming up. Of course, I'll be doing match reviews of the Ring of Honor Death Before Honor pay-per-view this Sunday. Bear with me. It might be up a little later than usual because I have a little family, and it's hard to watch pay-per-views live. So I usually watch when everyone kind of goes to bed. So once I go to bed, I got to record, and it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. I love doing this site, and I'm glad you guys are listening. So thank you so much.